Decree of Rameses II. The year 1, the loath of the month Epiphi, of the reign of the majesty of the Horus son, the strong bull, the truth-loving lord of the south and the north, the protector of Egypt, the vanquisher of the nations, the golden Horus, rich in years and great in victories, the king of Upper and Lower Egypt, and lord of the world, Rameses Ii, approved by the son of the sun, and lord of diadems, the beloved of Amen, Rameses, who loveth the Nile, the father of the gods, who created him, may he live, abide, and thrive like the sun forevermore. Blessed be the good God, the none-loving Nile, the father of the gods of the holy Nine, dwelling on the waters. The plenty, wealth, and food of Egypt he makes everybody live by himself. Riches are on his path, and plenteousness is in his fingers. The pious are rejoiced at his coming. Thou art alone and self-created. One knoweth not whence thou art. But on the day thou comest forth and openest thyself, everybody is rejoicing. Thou art a lord of many efficient gifts. Apostrophe Nu 7I is the oceanus, or the abyss of waters on which the bark of the sun is believed to sail. And thou bestowest plenteousness on Egypt. The cycle of the holy Nine knoweth not whence thou art their life. For when thou comest their offerings are redoubled, and their altars filled. And they are shouting when thou appearest. Thou yieldest unto us, bent to nourish the pious like the sun, when he ruled over this land. Satisfied is none, when his chiefs lead him in peace uniting their rejoicings. Father Nile loveth him, doing a glorious deed throughout Egypt by his own wisdom. And is strong and wakeful at every time to furnish livelihood for men, to multiply the corn as the sand, and to make the granaries big with gifts. Wherefore his majesty was intent to glorify the Father of all gods, the chief on the waters. And pondered like Thoth to find things meet to their love. No king did so in this land since the time of the Sunday. His majesty said as follows: Is it not the Nile who nourisheth the world? Wealth and abundance come forth after his rising, if everybody be living under his sway, enriched when he listeth. I know what is written in the book store kept in the library, that whenever the Nile cometh forth from the two chasms, the offerings of the gods are to be plenty / and that when the holy water is in the neighborhood of Kenut, it being wide in this very place, the oblations are redoubled to him in the same. The king of Upper and Lower Egypt, the lord of the world, Rameses Ii, the chief of Thebes, the son of the sun and lord of diadems, the beloved of Amen, Rameses, may he live forever. Settled in his wisdom his majesty's orders to redouble the offerings to Father Amen-Ra, the king of the gods, and to the Nile, the father of the gods, and the chief upon the waters, twice in the year in the neighborhood of the holy water of Kenut, the venerable place which has no want of wet to hide the widths of Hades before, youth, health, strength. The king of Upper and Lower Egypt, and lord of the world, Rameses Ii, the offspring of the son of the sun, and lord of diadems, the beloved of Amen, Rameses. May he live like his father Ra every day. To be given as an offering. Objects for the altar are to be presented to this god on the 15th of Thoth and the Is of Epiphi in the course of every year, according to the following list of offerings. The rising and falling of the Nile, they said, comes from the sources on its shore, which a traveler may see following its course upwards. Lo, for 10,000s and 100,000s of years of the king of Upper and Lower Egypt, and the lord of the world, Rameses Ii, the beloved of the sun of the sun, the beloved of Amen, Rameses. May he live. A young calf, a goose, and a goose, these are the oblations which are to be presented to all gods of the Nun in that day when the Nile book is laid aside, of the granary being the holy offering to Amen-Ra, the king of all gods and ruler of Thebes. Then follows a long list of offerings, viz., many sorts of bread and cakes, flesh, fat, parts of antelopes, oxen, cows, calves, 6 different sorts of wine, honey, oil, beer, spiced water, milk fresh and boiled.